Mr. All coming from the three-point line right now. Oh shit, that nigga's in the nigga. He's sucking out his neck. He gon' meet that fucking. We gon' kick your dough. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You hit that. Murder, what's he from? Saw him in my scope. I'm about to. From page to the post. He ain't getting no. That nigga died. Knock up at your door.
If you're anything like me and my friends, and you spent the past 2 weeks doing absolutely nothing besides playing the finals open beta, or maybe you missed out on the beta, or maybe you're just now hearing about the finals. Either way, it's okay, don't panic. This video is here to tell you why you need to play the finals when it releases, and even prepare you with some crucial beginner info. The Finals is the debut release from Embark Studios, which was founded in 2018 by Patrick Soderlund and Robert Runnison. If those names don't sound familiar, they're the former CEO and Chief Creator Officer of DICE, respectively. Yeah, the game is being made by some of the masterminds behind the Battlefield games. Boom, you're convinced, video over.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to...
Okay, fine, I'll give you more. The Finals is a class-based arena shooter where you and 2 other teammates need to open vaults to get money, which then can be dispensed at cash-out stations, all while 3 other teams are trying to take you out and hijack your cash-out to steal the money. Similarly to modern-day battle royales, if you get killed, you're going to have to wait to get revived by one of your teammates. But where the Finals innovates is with its respawn token mechanic. If you go down in a bad spot and your team can't get to you, after a short wait, you can use a respawn token to instantly get back into the fight. All of this goes on and on until the timer depletes, then the 2 teams that manage to cash out the most money will move on to the next round until eventually only 2 teams remain and have to duke it out on the final round. I mentioned classes earlier, so what are your options? Well, you got big boys, little boys, and, well, boys, each of which can choose from 3 class-specific primary abilities, a whole bunch of weapons, gadgets, and utilities. Big boys are your heavies. They have the biggest health bar, but the slowest move speed. They specialize in defending their teammates with shields or barriers, and destroying everything with explosives or their massive bodies. Oh yeah, did I mention the entire map is destructible? I mean, it's made by the Battlefield guys, what did you expect? In contrast to the heavies, you have my personal favorite class, the lights. They're fast and nimble, but have the smallest health bar and can be one-shot by the heavies RPG. Believe me, it's a very fun and fair game mechanic that doesn't make me want to die inside. Lights aren't really team players. They don't offer any useful utilities to their teammates, but instead use grappling hooks and tase guns to offer dead opponents. Unless it's a heavy with an RPG. Then all they do is force their team into a 2v3. Lastly, you've got the mediums. They offer a nice middle ground between the heavy and light in terms of speed and health, but these guys are utility kings. They can heal and resurrect their teammates Mercy style. They can deploy jump pads and zipline that their team can use to traverse the maps faster, and they have access to a definitely not overpowered recon grenade that can scan enemies through walls. Mediums are awesome. Every team needs one or you're gonna struggle. Okay. You know who's making the game, you have a slight grasp of the concept and mechanics, but maybe you're still not convinced. I guess they'll have to sweeten the deal a little. The Finals is pioneering the gaming industry with some of today's newest technologies. It's one of the first big studio games to be released running off of Unreal Engine 5. Possibly controversially, it's one of the first big games to make extensive use of AI voice generation. This was used for all of the in-game announcer voice lines, and if you're questioning the quality of these voice lines, I have to say I didn't even notice they were AI until I was told by a friend. Maybe it's the game community that'll win you over, but I mean, the game was only out for 2 weeks. It couldn't have gotten that big of a community. Oh, I see. That Discord server, by the way, it's still active almost all day, every day, even after over a week of the beta being closed. And it's not just players. The developers and other Embark staff are frequently in chat connecting with the community, along with showing off content creators and creating highlight compilations within the community. One last thing to get excited about is that the Finals will be launching with crossplay and cross-progression. We had both of these amazing features in the beta, and it's great to see games coming out nowadays where this is a launch feature and not something players are going to have to wait months or years to see in their games. Before wrapping up, I wanted to talk about the potential release date. While Embark has not given out any official date, they have recently said that they're aiming for a 2023 release. So I think it's safe to hope for the release to be sometime within the next month and a half, and I hope this video got you as excited for the Finals as I am. As I said, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you out there on release day.